Hello, my feathered friends. My name is Peacock920. Welcome to, welcome back to Forza Motorsport 4. But to what I'm gonna call, is it fast enough? I guess. So it's gonna be 2 runs of this. One is me driving the car. I'm going to be driving around the Nürburgring. I'm actually going to be turning assist on at least, because I do not want to have any factor of my own self being an issue. Of course, I don't have to, because the second run is going to be a bit more interesting than that. This is just the benchmark car. Did I put in an automatic? I did. Oops. Oh. The point is, I want to go around at least a 2-lap attempt around the Nürburgring with this car. One is my own run, and the second run is the AI taking over. And you might be thinking, you're in a hot lap. How is an AI going to take over? I will show you. But for now, I'm just driving it myself. And of course, both times will be recorded. And as a benchmark for this car's performance. We are not testing this car, however. It is just the benchmark. Which will be shown in tomorrow's video, where I will do the same run test, but with 3 different cars. And of course, on that video, feel free to suggest 3 other cars or more cars that you wish for me to drive around the track and see how quick it can be. For I believe a lot of people might know this, I think the Cobalt SS held a faster lap time around the Nürburgring than the R34 GTR. I have not fact-checked this. However, I have heard this. You might be guessing on what tomorrow's car will be. And no, it will not be the R34 GTR. I'm not going to start off with that. I want to build up to it. I'll use the R32 as like a benchmark. Not benchmark. An attempt on this car. Considering that's the one that got the Godzilla name in the first place. And every car after it has just acquired the name by birthright. Now, of course, I am no skilled driver in this game. Of course, this is Forza Motorsport 4. I did not check if the current Motorsport has the Cobalt SS. I do not remember it having it. I believe this is the last game in the Forza franchise that had the Cobalt SS. If someone has saying of otherwise, please let me know in the comments. I'm concentrating a little bit now. I've actually looked into trying to acquire one of these. However, I don't know if I'll ever get one. I think it would be really fun. What is those shadows, by the way? I've noticed those just now. That fifth gear is super long. I believe this is the second generation of the Cobalt SS that has the turbocharger. The first generation had the supercharger, but less reliable, I think it was. Of course, neither of these are gonna be the most reliable when they're tuned and all that. Well, I think superchargers on an inline 4 like this is a little strange, I think. No, it's more fun. That's the word. Though I would love to have one. Both the turbo variant and the supercharger variant. I think they would be very fun vehicle style. We're actually going to be having 3 times written down. One is the lap time from the standstill. Second is the second lap, of course, around. And third will be the lap of the AI on the second lap. You might be thinking, oh, there might be some AI he's going to implement to take over the controls. No, this is all built in-game that you all can do at home. I might rename the series, I'm not sure. Temporary name, Is It Fast? Faster than an SS, I guess. That would be an interesting name. Suspension's taking a beating. But it'll hold. lift through there. This is a very fun track. Very long. There we go. I believe we're on to the longest straight of the course coming up. There we go. We'll really get the top speed, because top speed is going to play a big factor in some of these time laps. For sure. So 150 miles an hour. Oh, nice. Okay. 10 minutes is not bad. Oh gosh. Okay, break. Okay. The stressful part is over. I just realized the lap placement is incorrect on this track. That section that we just passed is usually where the lap placement is supposed to be. Weird. Alright. I need to, at some point, write down that time before it disappears. I just went over the thing. It's fine. Of course, this is not going to be the fastest car around this track ever in the world. It's fun to have a middle ground vehicle. Cars that'll be faster, cars that'll be slower. This will be testing both handling of older vehicles and newer. I think this is a fun idea. I realize I don't even have to exit for that third and final lap, I think. No. I'll exit. Just to even things out. This video title will be called Benchmark Run. It's a fun little side thing I want to do for the fun of it. I've been having this idea for at least a month now, since I had this game working. Uh-oh. I dirtied it. I dirtied it. No. Dang. It is fine. That's why I have the third and final run. These first two runs of my own is just the human factor. And something you can actually run up against now. Of course, ignore that it's triangle, so it's whatever. Feel free to do your own attempts on this. See if you could do a faster lap in your own Cobalt SS around this track. Of course, I know there's going to be people that are faster. As I think Darius put it best, there's always someone that's going to drive faster than you. Eventually they'll keep up. They'll catch up, I mean. Sad I don't know what its actual name is outside the game. I wish I actually looked it up now. That fifth gear is just so long. Ringer. This is fun. Just a relaxing drive around the Nürburgring. Actually not bad. We're actually at the long straight now? No. There's quite a bit of track first before that. A 10-minute dead, though, is all. It's pretty wild for a car like this. It's actually pretty crazy and dead on. Alright. First, pause. Okay. I've got a pen and paper. 3. I'm going to write down human factor. SS runs. First lap was a 10-minute and 3-millisecond run. 394 milliseconds. Impressive. And then pause. Run 1, run 2. 9-minute. 40.654, which is pretty neat. Now, I press restart. And bring in a stopwatch, which I didn't have pulled up. It is fine. While I'm doing that, we're going to start the race. Now you might be wondering, what is this AI factor you're playing at? Well, we pause and quit race. And behold, the car is driving. Just like that. Eventually, the car will come around, upon which I will start the timer. And then by then, I will actually have it set up where the timer is showing on screen. But give me a moment to actually get that in motion. I do believe we are finally at the long straight, upon which I shall start. Now, of course, as soon as we see those cones, the lap is finished. Now, of course, we have the human factor of run 1, standstill, run 2, a second running lap, and then run 3 will be the AI factor. Upon which I have no idea how fast it will be until the lap is complete. Well, let me just bring that back up just a minute. I know we have quite a while before it's done, but may as well. Each car will definitely be much faster or slower than each other. Every run will be different. Same as run 1, at least run 2, I know for sure will be different. run 3 hopefully should be relatively the one to go to. However, it is fun to drive around the Nürburgring on those runs 1 and 2. What is this? There we go. It's also fun to actually get to look around a little bit. If anyone out there does own one of these Cobalt SS's, how is it? I would actually genuinely like to know. This is one of those weird one-off videos, but let me know in the comments. Would you like to see more of this? I am open to suggestions. I just figured it'd be nice to change things up a little bit, rather than play the same game day after day. As well as make some game suggestions. I would like to know what kind of games people want me to check out. Write that part down. Yeah. There you go. Little dots in place. But, I think another factor I could put into this is the, in real life, equivalent lap around the Nürburgring. Though that is much different compared to what I have going on in front of me right now. Which is video game. Ouch. Let's see here. One thing I don't have is a map of the Nürburgring, so I'm not sure how close or how far into the track we are. I'm just gonna guess based on how far we are in the time, saying we're halfway through the track. However, it's possible we might be a little bit further ahead than that. Sometimes the AI is much faster than the human equivalent. Also, some cars have not been around the Nürburgring that I can really think of. Either A, they're too vintage to really take there, or B, no one really wants to take their car around a Nürburgring track for a timed lap. Sometimes, that I know of. I would love to take my car around the Nürburgring. However, I would have to get my car all the way to Germany, which, funny enough, transporting a car overseas is not cheap at all. Though it would make for a fantastic video edit. I love those little corners. The little dive bomb bits. Those are fun. One car I do want to see as well is not just the GTR. The Dodge SRT 4. The Dodge Neon equivalent of this car. I would love to see that against this. And then also a Ford Focus. A Focus RS. Or ST, or whichever one they use for anything. I think that would be fun. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's video. Ford Focus, Dodge SRT4. I'm curious on what the third one will be. Sometimes I don't even know myself. Press the random car button. Boom. There you go. All cars I will drive will be bone stock, not a single upgrade to them. Actually, at the 8-minute mark. Cutting our time a little close. Though, I mean, it's totally possible the game might be able to find a way to cut an entire minute from my time. I would not doubt it for a second. Nine-minute mark. There we are. Final bit of the track. It actually looks like and really 9:56:01. So I'm faster than the AI, just a little bit. Even with my time being a little crunched by hitting a wall. However, this will delete the human error from the laps. The standstill, the second run, and lap 2 of the AI driving. It's actually pretty consistent around that 9 to 10 minute mark. 9:40 to 10 is not too bad of a benchmark. However, tomorrow, I think these are going to be like one-on-one per video. So today was the Cobalt SS's benchmark. Tomorrow, we'll see what car it is. For now, peace. And if you have a suggestion to car within Forza Motorsport 4 to try out next, let me know in the comments down below. Peace.